I have seen you through the course of the winter session turn up to Parliament with masks on, trying to raise the issue. Why have you failed in raising up the issue of pollution in Parliament today?
By the way, I think the question is not framed correctly. The question is why the Parliament did not discuss the issue today. And not just today. Why the Parliament has not discussed this issue in this session, and why the Parliament has not discussed this issue over so many years. And by the way, I must inform you that I have been putting a notice to the government since 2017 onwards. You can count the number of years, 9 years. Every session I have been putting up a notice to have a discussion on this issue. Not just a notice. In 2017, I also introduced a private member's bill called Clean Air Act, in which I had certain suggestions which I wanted to submit to the government. In terms of a legislation, I submitted that, but the government did not accept it. The minister said that we will not accept your private member bill, but we are going to have a national clean air plan. The problem, like you have been pointing, it's an extreme problem, and it is not a problem which can be wished away, and the government, why the government is not even having a discussion is beyond me. And if we are not able to discuss a people's problem like air pollution faced by so many vast millions of Indians in Indian Parliament, where am I supposed to take this problem? Should I take this problem to the American Senate? Should we be discussing it there? Why can't we discuss when the people in the stadiums are chanting AQI, AQI? Why the ruling party MPs inside Parliament are chanting BJP, BJP? Why can't this be a discussion? And I feel collectively, I'm one of the members of Parliament representing a constituency which completely falls in NCR. And today's Dainik Bhaskar report says that yesterday's AQI in my hometown of Rohtak made it the देश का ये लिखा है कि देश में रोहतक सबसे प्रदूषित, मतलब दिल्ली से भी ज़्यादा. दिल्ली yesterday was 334, Rohtak was 385. So it just
Mr. Hooda, I have to ask you this. You are one of the few MPs. You're right that you've consistently raised the issue. You're also right that I see you every day, at least in Parliament, go with your mask, you're educating people, you're asking the government, you're urging them to take action. But why do you think it does not cut it with the government? They are also breathing the same air, right? Why do you think our top governing body are not bothered by it?
So I'll tell you what government has done, and there are 2-3 parts to this question, and if you're keen to understand, I'll tell you what's happening.
Please.
Number one, it's never been a priority with the government because it's not the most important political issue, as far as people are not voting on this issue, according to some of the political pundits who are advising, which is really shocks me. But anyway, when I see why I'll tell you, I'll go back where I started. 2017, I introduced the private member bill, and I have been raising it ever since. I had, my son was born in 2016, and that Diwali, I looked at the newspaper report, and that report said that, the next day to Diwali, anybody even the newborn would be smoking 30 cigarettes worth of, inhaling that much worth of pollution. So that shook my conscience. So I'm talking not just a Congress, a member of Parliament or a political party. I'm talking on behalf of all the parents, the fathers and mothers in Haryana, in Delhi, in NCR, other cities. And I'm also talking to you on behalf of those little children who don't have a voice either in your channel or even in the Parliament. So their voices should be heard by the... So after that, I started this. When I proposed a solution, and my solution was, I'll go back to my solution also. I had proposed that just like NCR Planning Board there is a board called NCR Planning Board, which plans all the infrastructure projects within NCR, Haryana and Delhi, roads, highways, etc. And that board has a lot of funding. Budget is given. A similar board is constituted, which is chaired by the Minister of Environment as the chairman, overseen by the Prime Minister himself, with all the chief ministers as members of that board. Right now what happens is every winter, Delhi is blaming Haryana, Haryana is blaming Punjab, Punjab is blaming Aam Admi is blaming Congress, BJP. We are all blaming each other. And
no, but this year there is no blame game. This year there is no talk only. This year the government is behaving as if pollution does not exist.
I agree with you. So my point was that you have to have a board where all the chief ministers are members, so that nobody can pass on the blame to anybody else. And there is proper budget and proper plan. With proper plan, any pollution problem can be solved.
Sure.
You know, in 1950s there was I'll give you 3 examples. 1950s, London was the most polluted. There's a big thing called London smog. You know, the London smog lasted for so many days in London. There used to be a talk that you go out with the white shirt, you come back with the black. So they were able to solve it. They had passed something called Clean Air, National Clean Air Act. My Clean Air Bill was, you know, I took a lot of things from the London Act. There are a lot of measures. Similarly, Mexico City in 1992 had AQI touching 500 and 600. Of course, we have a little more even now. But Mexico City today has a AQI less than 50.
Yeah, we've reported on that, Mr. Hooda. I'm totally running out of time, which is why.
And Beijing.
It's China, it's Mexico City, it's London. There are enough things. Just last 10 seconds I have, very briefly.
Okay, so we need the Parliament to discuss this. We need the Prime Minister and government to take ownership and come and present a plan to the nation that next 5 years we are going to solve the problem. We are going to go give this problem enough budget, and the monitoring committee has to constitute of all the affected states' chief minister headed by the Prime Minister himself. And I am very confident that we will be able to solve the problem. But unless the problem is recognized by, if you are unable to recognize the problem and even don't have a discussion, and then forget about having a plan to solve it, next winter session, I am going to be seen again on your TV channel giving the same sermons.
Well, I think we should call the winter session a pollution session. We should dedicate a full session only to discuss this. And I really hope there are more MPs like you who are able to take that conversation forward.